What is up, everybody? It's your boy, King Boys Productions, and I am back at it with another reaction video. So today, I am here with Lil Uzi Vert. Just Wanna Rock. This is the official music video. I've been kind of anticipating this music video. Like, I've heard the song already. I mean, if you haven't heard the song, it's like, where have you been, right? But like, this music video was interesting because I saw that Kai is in this music video. Sorry about that. If she doesn't stop, she's getting moved. The cat. Anyway, Kai Cenat is in the video, which is really cool because like it's big time when all these, you know, streamers, internet personalities, anybody that does online content is able to like break it into the mainstream more so. It's like so big, and he did a stream with 21 Savage recently. Obviously, he did one with like a Lil Baby. I mean, it's crazy. Like Aiden Ross, I'm not a huge fan of Aiden Ross, but he had all those rappers on his stream at that point. I do like Kai Cenat's content. I wouldn't say I watch like every live stream he does, but I like watching his clips and his videos, and I think he's very entertaining at what he does. He's good at what he does. Like, that's just facts. And people that want to talk shit about like streamers and YouTubers and all that shit, it's crazy because, you know, it takes a lot to be entertaining for so long, especially like streamers. You know what I'm saying? Like, YouTubers is one thing because you can edit shit out. You can make it so that, you know, if a video is boring, you just don't post it, or if, you know, if you're having a bad day, you just don't record. Or if something happens mid like video, for example, you can't just like, you can just stop recording and be like, all right, I'm done for the day. Whereas like a Twitch stream, it's like everyone's watching you live and you have to entertain for a certain amount of time, and I think that takes a lot of talent to be a good Twitch streamer. So, but yeah. Before this video starts, though, I do want to say we got a paid promoted song for this week, so check it out.
If I came with diamonds on the wrist, I know the bitch would've stayed. Acting like a bitch, I'm the devil's slave. Liquor should've quit, dealing with the pain every day. Butterfly effects what happened when I started. If I came with diamonds on the wrist, I know the bitch would've stayed. Acting like a bitch, I'm the devil's slave.
Alright, what did y'all think of that song? Let me know down below. Now, some of you might have recognized that. That's actually the song. We actually reacted to it last week, so if you want to see my initial reaction to that one, I'll try and like link it somewhere. But yeah, the homie wanted me. He said he wanted a promotion and a reaction for his song, you know, that type thing. And well, I was like, "What do you want to pick different songs?" And he's like, "No, use the same one." So I was like, "Okay, you know, do what you gotta do." All right, anyway, let's get into this video. I'm excited.
I just wanna rock. Body of the yard.
Damn. Sorry.
Damn!
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project
This ain't what you want.
Oh, there's Kai.
This ain't what
Look
you
at Kai right there. Hey.
1600 block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna I just wanna rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. Hit it once, no time. Side up, fuck, you gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my size.
Hey, let's go, Kai.
And you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5.
Let's go.
That's my high. Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5.
Oh yeah, he shut the streets down, bro. Look at this.
Project
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
I'm just dancing on top of the car. Oh my god, imagine your car's there. Yo, you know, like, just imagine. Oh, look at Kai killing that. Yo, but just imagine, like, imagine this is like right outside your apartment for some reason. They like, I doubt that they could pull permits or anything for this. I mean, why would they, right? I mean, maybe because Uzi's such a big artist, they might have pulled permits. But like, still, imagine your apartment's right there. Your car's parked on the street outside. You like hear you're like, what the fuck is going on out there? What the? They're on top of my car. They're like climbing on your car like, hey, Uzi's over there. You're like, my fucking car. it's like, bro, like this dude, this video, like right here, what the hell? They're all up on this car. Like, is this someone's car? Like someone that drove here's car? Then they're like, that's fine if you're on top of my car. But just imagine this is some random dude who lives in these apartments right here. He looks down, or maybe he doesn't even. I mean, you have to realize, right? You have to fucking realize. But like, I just could not imagine. I could not imagine. Like, imagine like right now. So I live in an apartment. Like, if like little baby, I'm in Atlanta. Little baby pulls up right here in this little like area. Like my building's in this like its own little. There's like a cul-de-sac of buildings, or not cul-de-sac, I guess, but whatever. Like, I couldn't even imagine like little baby pulls up right here and he's parked right there, and he starts recording a video, and people are like climbing on my car and shit. I'm like, hey, is that little baby? I'm like, hey, what the fuck? Is that little baby? Hey, let me get down there. Look at Kai. Hey, hey, hey. Damn. Look at this. Kai. Oh, here come the cops. Oh, at first I was like, yo, because I just saw the car driving. I saw the car driving.
You got pepper spray, bro.
Oh.
Damn, bro, we were right up there, though. That shit was crazy.
Let's go, son.
Bro, let me show you this shit. Hold on.
That shit did look nutty, bro.
Yeah, that's cool, man. Dude, I think it's so unreal how crazy famous like some of these dudes are. Like it's hard to believe, right? Like people like Uzi. Like if you see Uzi out in public, you'll recognize him. Like there's a lot of people. There's a lot of like famous people. Like if I saw them just walking past, I probably wouldn't notice, right? Like there's a bunch of people like that. Like if I looked at him for long enough, I'd be like, that kind of looks like this dude, you know? But there's like so many people, like say Uzi is a good example. Like he has a look to him. Like I'm not saying it's weird or anything, but like he has a specific look that if you saw, you'd be like, that's Lil Uzi right there. Or you just heard like, man, Uzi's pulling up doing a video right here. But how many people get out? Like it's crazy. You can't do normal shit. Like that's the one thing about fame that would scare me. Like I love doing like normal people shit. And I would hate for that to like be gone because I am so famous. You know what I'm saying? Like I just like sometimes like, occasionally just going to the mall and walking around looking at stores and shit. You cannot do that if you're famous. If you're like that, like Uzi famous, like yeah, you can probably go, but you have to have like 8 security dudes around you, and it's just not fun. Like I would want to go by myself and just, or with some friends or whatever, and just like walk around the mall and fuck around, whatever it is, or just go to do anything. You have to have like hella security and all that shit. It's like, bro, and especially because you see what's happening. Like people are getting shot and killed all the time, especially like these famous dudes are getting shot and killed over like stupid shit. Literally most of the time it's over like money. It's like dudes are like, oh, like I got my chain on, let me yank that bitch. I was actually at a concert last night. I'm gonna talk about it more in another video, but this guy had this big ass chain on, or this chain, and it was funny because I noticed this, I don't know why I noticed this, but my boy tucked his chain into his jacket and zipped up his jacket and then jumped into the crowd. Isn't it kind of fucked up though? That like he even the thought of him having to do that was like kind of fucked up to me, right? Because he knows that there's a chance that someone will snatch his fucking chain and try and like just walk out with it or whatever the fuck it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, maybe it was because he just didn't want to get snagged or hit anybody or anything like that. But I think the primary reason was he didn't want to get his chain snatched. Like I'm sure that big ass chain that he had was probably going to be hard to break if you just go, yeah. But like, I mean, you're in a crowd of people like, hey. Someone could go, yep. And it's so fucked up that you have to even think about that. But that's why you have to have like that big ass security. And being that famous where you have to have security with you 24/7 just doesn't seem like that appealing to me. Like I do want to have a bigger following. I love the following that I have. But I would love to have a bigger following and to make like YouTube and music and all that shit my career. I'd love that shit. But like, it's also like, I wouldn't want to get like, I even think of like Taylor Swift level. She has 3 fucking shows here in Atlanta. I think she has 2 in Detroit where I'm from. Like she has 2, almost 2 in every venue. It's sometimes 3. Sometimes I think in California she has 5. It's like in back-to-back nights. That's unreal. And they sold out instantly. Ticketmaster fucked up so bad that they canceled like the general sale. I don't even know exactly what happened. Maybe I'll dive deep into that on a third channel video. But like they fucked it up so bad that they canceled the general sale. So now like you can't even buy tickets anymore except if they're off like resale. Like imagine being that massive that you can sell out arenas. You can sell out arenas 3 times in a row. Yeah, there might be some repeat people, right? There might be some people that bought all 3 days. But for the most part, it's probably, I would say 80% of it is new people. So you sold out a 60,000 seat arena 3 times in a row. I'm pretty sure, let me see. Hey Google, how many seats is Mercedes-Benz Stadium?
71,000 seats. On the website designbuild-network.com, they say Mercedes-Benz Stadium is a new 71,000 seat stadium.
Okay, thank you. Okay.
People
Oh, hey Google.
ask me, what is the biggest stadium
Hey,
in
Google.
Atlanta? Do you want to hear the answer?
No.
Okay.
The fuck? Okay, so 70,000 people. And that's just seats. That's not including like pit and all that bullshit. So like it's probably closer to 80,000, I would say. I don't know, maybe that's give or take, right? Because the pit, you know, usually the 71,000 is around the thing when it's like a football game. So like the field takes up most of the place. Just think about that. Field is gone and it's just a stage, and then there's more people on the ground like in the pit and shit. So let's just say give or take 80,000 just in Atlanta. That's 240,000 tickets she sold in Atlanta alone. Even if they were $5 a pop. Like, my God. They're not. Like, they're not $5 a pop. So, like, God, it's crazy how, like, mecca famous she is. Hey, but shout out to Taylor Swift, though. Like, I mean, do your thing. Like, I mean, I was talking to my buddy about this. Earlier this week. And I was thinking, like, damn. Like, some of these people are dropping, like, $400 on tickets to see Taylor Swift. And then I was kind of thinking, though, because at first I was like, who the fuck would want to spend $400 to see Taylor Swift? But I'm just thinking, like, okay, what if one of my favorite artists of all time was having a concert, and that was like to see them up close? They don't come on to concert very often, but to see them up close was that much. I'd probably spend that much. I probably would. Like, my thought has always been like, you know, obviously my favorite artist is Juice WRLD, and rest in peace, Juice. But like, say for example, Juice was still, if he was still alive at this point, I think he'd be one of the biggest artists in the world. I really do. I genuinely believe that. I think he would have made it. I mean, he already made it, right? But I think he would have became even bigger than he was. So he'd probably start doing like stadium tours. Or arena tours, like, you know, Post Malone type shit. I mean, Jack Harlow was doing that. I think Juice WRLD would have been bigger than Jack Harlow. So like he could. So let's just say like State Farm Arena in Atlanta, for example. I would have paid, you know, $100, $200, $300 to get down and be in the pit right next to Juice when he does this big ass concert down there. I would be there. So like, I can't hate on people for spending that much money on Taylor Swift if it's their favorite artist. You know, I can't hate on it. And like, do your thing. I mean, selling out an arena 3 times in a row is unreal. So much demand that Ticketmaster fucked everything. So there was so much demand for those tickets. So, but anyway, if you guys did like, please leave a like, please subscribe. Original video is in the description down below if you'd like to check that out for yourself. Hey man, I'd appreciate y'all, you know, just sharing the video, whatever. Make me famous. Not like, I don't want to be like Uzi famous. I don't want to be like Taylor Swift famous, but I'd like to be like known. You know, people recognize me, and that's great. But like more known, you know what I'm saying? But whatever. All right, thank y'all, love y'all, and until next time, it's your boy, King Boys Productions. Squaw.
My love's like a black hole sun, so bright when it burns, so dark when it's done. So hard to relate to one when I find myself tripping off that blunt. Tripping off this blunt, so I might be blunt if I do confront you. Don't run, no, don't run from the black hole sun.